Hey guys, Luke, and today I'm going to be showing you how to not be such a normie when collecting your wind staff pieces. Wait, that's not an interesting video? Alright, don't click off yet. I've got some, let me think, crap. How about I show you guys how to get 3 upgraded staffs at the same time? Does that sound like a good video? Alright, okay, cool, alright, let's do this. But because I need watch time, I'm also going to be showing you guys some other cool glitches on Origins first that you probably didn't know existed or you never knew how to actually do them, and I'll make a deal with you guys as well. If you knew more than 2 of these glitches, then you can dislike the video, but if I stumped you, then you have to like it, and let's get into this. So have you ever been playing Origins and you felt like such a normie because you're using the same path that everyone else does to get your wind staff pieces? Well, I'm going to show you guys how to be super cool and edgy and, as the kids would say, lit. So what you're going to have to do is open the first door on the Generator 3 side of the map from a spawn. Next, push yourself up against this wall right here like I do in the video and wait for the robot to come by just like you would. But wait for it to come right down on top of your head. And obviously shoot up with a foot, duh. But if you do what I say correctly, you can get just enough height on your jump to get inside of the robot and collect your wind staff piece. I wouldn't actually recommend this though in a solo game because it will instantly kill you as soon as you leave the robot, even if you have quick revive and the rest of the map is open. And the reason that it does this right away, especially if the map's not opened right away, is because it lands you right where the lightning staff piece is that you would usually need the tank for. I believe that this is different on Black Ops 3 though, and it'll just down you. I don't even know if it'll do that. I haven't done it in a long time, but I thought it was kind of cool and it's a different way to get inside of the robot. Now this one is much more simple than the last, but it's cool and I felt like I should add it in because not a lot of people know that it exists. All you have to do is go into the closest footprint to the excavation site on the Generator 5 side, back up against the wall of the excavation site and just turn around. I'm not entirely sure why, but what this does is it removes all of the fog and the visual effects that Treyarch had to place on Origins to hide low quality textures because the map was so big and ambitious for its time. If you look really closely, you can see how bad some of the further away textures were at Generator 5. When you do walk a bit away from this area though, the effects do come back, but I still thought this was fun to show off because I can guarantee you 99% of you probably never knew about this, even though you played Origins hundreds of times. And this really does just show off that even though you have played a map more times than you could probably count, you never know everything about it. And now we're on to the one that you guys probably clicked on this video for. Everyone knows that in Origins you can only get 1 staff, and if you try to pick up another one, it'll just swap them, right? Wrong, and I'm going to show you why. So obviously the first thing that you have to do is upgrade at least 2 staffs. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Next, you have to leave at least one of the staffs inside of the pedestal in the crazy place. After that, pack-a-punch whatever other weapons you have and leave them in the pack-a-punch machine so that you only have a staff left. Head down to the crazy place, pull out the revive end of your staff, and grab the other staff from the pedestal. And almost like magic, you will have 2 upgraded staffs at the same time. Now, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Let's get a third one. So now you've got to go and get Mule Kick, come back down to the crazy place, do the exact same thing that you did earlier with the revive end out of your staff, and grab the third one. The staffs do get a little bit glitchy when you actually try to swap them around. It does, yeah, it looks a little bit funky, I'm not gonna lie to you, but in 2 minutes I still tripled your staff count, so you're welcome. And now if you're playing with that friend that sucks at zombies, we all know that we have one, you can just take his staff or just troll him really hard. And lastly, we've got another easy glitch, but this one only works on Black Ops 3's version of Origins. Long story short, get a firing on all cylinders gobblegum and the MG08. Now shoot the MG08 and just run. For whatever reason, you go insanely quickly when you're firing, and I'm not actually sure why this happens, I don't think anyone's sure, but oh well, it looks kind of cool and it's fun, but it's entirely pointless for the maybe more than 2 minutes that you're gonna have ammo. But yeah, those are 4 crazy glitches that you probably didn't know that existed on Origins, or if you did, you probably didn't know how to do them. And like I said, if you knew more than 2 of them before you started this video, then you can dislike it, but if I stumped you, then like the video, subscribe if you guys aren't new, and by the way, I made this video because there's a lot of stuff in zombies that over the years has just been forgotten. Like, I've been playing zombies since probably late 2011, and there was a lot of things that because YouTube wasn't as prevalent and there wasn't videos made on everything in the world, and a lot of it was really just hearsay at the time, a lot of stuff has sort of been forgotten to time, and a lot of this stuff is cool, but no one really knows about. So I think if this video hits 200 likes, I'll try to do this again on another map, because there's so many of these spread throughout all the older maps like Call of the Dead, Mob of the Dead, Kino, all these other sort of maps. There's so many of these little glitches that have just been forgotten, and I think I'm gonna end off the video here though. I do appreciate you guys watching all the way through. I love you. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.